The Fort Restaurant in historic Morrison is a picturesque and tasty trip through time. The Tesoro Cultural Center is part of the fort that continues to delight visitors with colorful art and exciting events, including the upcoming 15th annual 1830s Rendezvous and Spanish Colonial Art Market. Here with more, I have the lovely Holly Arnold Kinney. Always nice to have you here. Teresa Duran is here, historic 19th century period and musician, interpreter Rex Rideout, and also Miss Debbie Carrillo. She's the potter. Nice to see you.
Perfect. Thank you.
So, Miss Holly, talk about the 1830s and why it's such an important time to spotlight.
Well, the 1830s was the very beginning of Bent's Fort, which was one of the first trading posts on the Santa Fe Trail that brought Americans out to intermix with all the Hispanic culture and the American Indian culture, the French fur trappers, the voyageurs.
Wow.
It was an international trading center. So we celebrate the 1830s as part of the beginning of Bent's Fort.
And what are we going to see at the 1830s Rendezvous and Spanish Market?
We have over 25 mountain man encampments, so you can go in and actually see how they start a fire with flint and steel, how they brain tan leather. You can buy beautiful coats just like what I'm wearing.
I love what you're wearing. It's beautiful.
We have the Spanish colonial artists making beautiful art, retablos, bultos, the beautiful Hispanic for National Hispanic Month. We have these amazing artists making, like Debbie Carrillo, who are making micaceous clay pottery, at which you can cook in.
There's so much going on. So, Miss Teresa, now you paint on wood, and
Yes.
do you make your own paints?
I make my own paints. I use minerals. So the turquoise that you see in my paints is actually ground mineral turquoise, earth, rose tones.
It's lovely, beautiful. How did you
Thank
get
you.
interested in this medium?
Well, it's kind of a long story. My father had a ranch in Huerfano County, which had an old morada, a penitente meeting house, and that's when I was first exposed to the art.
Well, you do a wonderful job. You're quite talented. Are these some of the examples that will be shown?
Yes, yes. Our Lady of Guadalupe and Adam and Eve.
Oh, cute. Do you have a favorite saint?
My favorite saint is the Virgin Mary.
The Virgin Mary.
Yes,
Do you
yes.
paint the Virgin Mary?
All the time.
I love that.
All the time.
All right, the art market is also judged, which I would imagine the competition is kind of nice. It adds a little extra. So, Debbie, you're also part of the juried art show, from what I understand. And why is the art show so important to you?
Well, it promotes the way that we used to cook, and the way that life used to be then and now, and it's kind of like a combination of both. It's like I'm bringing the old Teflon to new, or, you know.
So you can actually cook in the pots that you make.
You can. These are made to cook, and you could put this on the gas stove, electric stove, in the oven, and the microwave. And all the glittery that you see in there is decomposed mica that is in the clay.
Oh,
so then the decomposed mica basically acts as a glass sealant with clay, with a clay body.
Yeah.
So it acts like a slow cooker.
And can we buy these from you? Are they for sale?
Certainly can. Yes, ma'am.
Wow, very, very nice. Rex, this is an amazing instrument that you have. It's a banjo, isn't it?
Yes,
I like it. Tell me a little bit about it.
this is state-of-the-art for an 1830s banjo. This is a tack head banjo. So the skin would be put onto the rim wet and then pulled as it's being tacked on around the rim.
It's so gorgeous. It's beautiful. What kind of music are you going to play at the rendezvous?
It would be the popular music of the 1830s and earlier.
I know Home on the Range is popular.
Well, what I could do for you is, this is the Home on the Range of the Colorado version that was written by these guys up in Leadville back in the 1880s.
Do it. Let's hear it.
Be the hills and the ring of the drills and the rich silver ore in the ground. Yes, give me the gulch where the miners can sluice and the bright yellow gold can be found. Yes, give me the mine where the prospectors find the gold in its own native land. And the hot springs below where the sick people go and camp on the banks of the Grand. Where the deers and the antelope gray. Seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the sky is not cloudy all day.
Very nice. That is so much fun.
That was titled Colorado Home.
I love it. I can't wait to go see you at the Rendezvous. I mean, such talent. And this is just a sneak peek of what we're going to see, Holly.
Yes.
What else will be there? Any events?
Well, we are going to have a lot of a black powder shoot, tomahawk throw, lots of things for kids.
Okay.
And kids can actually make their own retablos or paintings of, like San Pasquale is the most popular. He's a patron saint of the kitchen and cooking. So kids can choose to make their own saint if they want, or they can learn how to brain tan leather and make a fire with flint and steel.
Boy, you know how to throw a party. When you do it, you do it right. And the food is absolutely delicious, too. This is just a sneak peek of what we're going to be able to taste, too.
Caramel brownies, and this is a green chili stew that actually Debbie made. And
Yummy. I can't wait to taste it, Debbie.
Wonderful stew, and you add a little cilantro in celebration of National Heritage Month.
I am going to dig in. You guys join us. It's the 1830s Rendezvous and Spanish Colonial Art Market this Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Fort's Tesoro Cultural Center. Admission free, so bring the entire family for more. Visit tesoroculturalcenter.org. You can also call 303-839-1671. Rex, would you mind playing Home on the Range again? We'll all sing it with you.